So let's talk. Let's talk about yesterday's Super Bowl game. It sucked. All I can say, it sucked. Like, Drake May wasn't even fully trying. And the Seahawks, he literally just let the Seahawks dominate. One of the announcers said it was because he was not reading the defense. I don't think it was because he was reading the defense. Drake May sucked because the offensive line on Patriots, they're not protecting him. Not even on blitz. You gotta protect your quarterback even on blitz. Even if the defense gets through you, you gotta at least try to protect your quarterback. I thought the GPS said keep left. Anyways. If you don't protect your quarterback, you're gonna lose. Because this is the NFL. If you can't protect your quarterback, then your quarterback cannot make plays. And if your quarterback cannot make plays, no one's going to be able to catch the ball. And if no one's going to be able to catch the ball, you're going to lose. Oh, this exit is closed. Oh wait, no, that exit. Not this one. Oh wait, yeah. That one was close. Seahawks, congratulations, you're Super Bowl champions. 2-time Super Bowl champions. All last week I was making jokes that I was saying that they probably have learned from 2015 or didn't learn from 2015 because we all know what happened in the 2015 Super Bowl. 1 yard line, all I can say. But no, this one didn't come down to one yard line. It came down to who could score in the first half. Seahawks were able to do that. Patriots weren't. But the only score for Seahawks, though, in the first half were 3 field goals. We did get a touchdown until Patriots scored one in the fourth quarter. Was this a surprise win? I don't say it was a surprise win as much as I probably should, because it kind of was and wasn't at the same time. Like, look at Patriots' schedule this season. Almost half of it were bad teams. The others were decent teams. They still made playoffs, got to the Super Bowl, but still lost. I won't take the Super Bowl loss as a setback, but if I were the head coach, I'll the fuck is he doing? Anyways, if I were the head coach, I'll take any replays from the Super Bowl. If I were the head coach of the Patriots, I'll take any replays of the Super Bowl that I can and use it in film to tell players, here's what we did right and what we did wrong, to make players better. Now, obviously, everyone's going to make mistakes, but still it's best to in the NFL to review and try to find ways to correct those mistakes for future tense, or even prevent those mistakes. I won't say, yeah. The thing is, the only good part of the Super Bowl was one of the commercials and the halftime show. I'd rate this year's halftime show an 8 out of 10. Oh, on. He was trying to get into a lane because this lane was closing. Oh, okay. Patriots still have a good season this year, though. But Seahawks had number one defense in the league when it comes to scoring and all that stuff. But the 2 touchdowns prove that Patriots were at least trying to win a game. Because in the NFL, if you're not trying, then you're not going to be able to stay in the NFL. If you don't try to win games, then you're not going to be able to stay. It's just like F1. If you're not consistent enough to get top 5s, you'll be chewed up and spat out. in sports, like in professional sports, and well, all sports leagues, you have to be consistent to stay in the league. Because teams want consistent players. And if you can't handle being consistent or can't stay consistent, then no team is going to want you. And if no team is going to want you, then you're out. Because every team is going to be fighting for a championship because they want championship. They want it. They're hungry for a championship. So if you don't get the best results possible every time, then, like I said, you're going to be chewed up and spat out. Yep. Oh, should I turn from... yeah, I probably should turn from this way. When you're chewed up and spat out in sports leagues, you'll be lucky enough to even get a second chance. But if you do get that second chance, you must perform. Because if you don't perform, you're going to be spat out again. Take, for example, Daniel Ricciardo of F1. Towards the end of his first stint in F1, he started to not perform good. And he was chewed up and spat out. Then he got second chances racing bulls. But thing is, you're owned by Red Bull. Red Bull is kind of greedy in F1, if you know what I'm talking about. So, and Ricciardo did not perform to Red Bull's liking this time. So he was chewed out and spat out. The thing is, I see a problem with Red Bull. They're greedy when it comes to their F1 team. Like, why are we this greedy? Yeah, that's all.